Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back on the one for you. And guys, the following clips from one of my live streams, and please remember that I go live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So guys, come and join the lives. We laugh, we cry, we laugh until we cry. And we'll get to this clip, but before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Guys, I have a second channel called 50304s that is linked in the description. Join my Discord, check out the playlist at the end. I'm offering memberships now, so guys, hit the join button or the link in the description because memberships really help the channel out. And let's get into this. Did you guys see that Andrew Wilson and Roma Army are gonna have a debate here soon?
Oh God.
Yeah, dude. All right. So guys,
freaking Roma.
This is like going everywhere. Roma Army had her thing. Now guys, so watch. So guys, let's look at Roma Army's bio first, shall we?
I'm biting my tongue.
Guys, what does it say?
Oh, I can tell you what it doesn't say.
Whoa. She deleted it. Guys, it used to say men's rights advocates, trans inclusive, pro LGBTQ. Guys, she deleted it. She changed it. Watch. Oh, she's already taking L's. Watch this, guys. Here. Watch this.
So as I'm sure most of you know by now, Rachel Wilson, Andrew Wilson's wife, was caught in some bimbo's comment section calling any man who follows me a pathetic simp and laughable idiots, in which I responded by telling Andrew Wilson that his dog got loose. And about an hour later, I got this text from Brian saying that Andrew wanted to debate me. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, sure, I can take this on, no problem. Here I thought he was going to debate me on maybe the fact that I used to do sex work. No, he wants to debate me on these topics.
No, guys, it says, give the logic. Liberal degeneracy is what led to the breakup of the family, pushing of the family, and the pushing of liberation theology expressed by women who advocated for homosexual degeneracy, just like Roma. Trans ideology leads to, sorry guys, this is kind of small, demasculation of traditional values, of traditional virtue-based ethics, of which masculinity is based, creating an idea of interchangeable widgets. Promiscuity leads to worse outcomes for society, and sexual degeneracy weakens men's moral characters. All right. So he's basically saying you are pro-trans, you're pro-transformer, you're pro-LGBTQ, and you have OF, a Sierra skank, and you're a single mom, right? Who claims to be, he didn't mention.
She's a grifter, is really what it is.
She is. Oh,
That's
I'm glad.
Guys, because watch.
I've got words, but you go ahead.
Guys, here. It gets better. Watch.
Apparently, I push a gay agenda.
It's in your bio, you goof.
Yeah.
Guys, here. Hold on. People were calling her out for this. Watch.
Can you Wayback Machine it?
Channel. So this is my email.
Chloe's a fake grifter. It's going to be
so now she's calling out Marte, right? But there was a whole bunch of screenshots. She changed her bio.
By now,
Here,
Rachel Wilson, Andrew Wilson, I don't know if he thinks I'm trans. Trans topics. Apparently, I push a gay agenda, a trans ideology. Yep. I don't know if he thinks I'm trans or he just said to himself, oh, she's Canadian liberal. I'm going to pick out all the liberal ideologies that make Canadian liberals retards and attach them to Roma. Personally, I think Andrew Wilson thinks I'm an idiot. I think he thinks that I'm just some tatted up ex-gangbanger that decided to make videos one day. But what he doesn't realize is I'm actually very intelligent.
Pretty much.
Not gangbang. You're not a gangbanger. You're not gangbang.
I have absolutely zero patience for her because I was watching some of her videos while I just got into the space, and very early on I saw a video where she was selling pics of we'll say the spicy content, and it's like saying, hold up, you can't say that you are an advocate for men's rights, that you have men's backs while you're also turning around and trying to sell them spice.
You
can't do both. That's a hip and the thing is, nobody that's why her opinion, in my opinion, is mud. I don't care what she has to say because she is trying to profit off of the very same men that she's claiming to stick up for.
Yes,
in the worst way possible.
Very educated.
And she tries to grift by doing like basically making fun of single moms and similar content to this. Why?
Yes,
Because it was
and
becoming
she
more
is
popular.
one.
How edgy
She
I
has
am.
2 kids.
Mhm.
She has 2 kids.
Yeah,
2 bastard
she's a
kids,
single
yeah.
mom.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And this is why, guys, look, say what you want about pearly things, right? You know? Compared to this demon, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know?
My lowest mark was a
It's slightly lesser than
Look at
the
this
other
one.
evil.
Oh god.
Oh no! Oh no! Look at this look right here again. There it is, guys. There's her
Oh.
final form, guys.
Pretty
Awful neck tattoo.
minus.
If
I'm a
you
smart
hold up.
woman. Basically,
See,
What happened?
she's full of herself. She said she's
Yeah.
intelligent and she's smart.
Yeah.
So she has no humility and she's got a hell of a lot of hubris.
Yeah. And a big butterfly tattoo also.
Oh
guys.
god, that is
Guys,
nasty.
we all know what that means, right? Right, guys? You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
his whole
She has a
standpoint is
butterfly tattoo?
Yeah, right
I don't
there.
know what that is, but that is
Yeah,
I don't know
like
what that is.
Like,
No,
I don't
no,
know if that
guys.
is one.
It's at the
Might as well
bottom
be.
of the neck. It's like right above her cleavage here is a butterfly. So
be that I'm not conservative enough to
Okay,
be an
watch.
actual men's rights advocate. He thinks that
You
my
can't be a
liberal
men's rights
degeneracy
advocate.
is hurting men more than it's helping them.
Wait for it.
And my biggest question
Wait
is
for it.
when the fuck did politics come into men's rights advocacy?
what? Hold on, I
Right
thought she
there,
was-
right
what?
there, right there, right there. I knew it. I was waiting for this, guys. You guys, put a 1 in this chat if you're just as dumbfounded as I am when she said that. Guys, this is why she's already lost. This is why,
Blame
guys, she's
yourself,
cooked.
Hey,
She's
AJ.
so stupid, guys. Hold on. She's so dumb. What is the word for someone that's so stupid that they don't even realize? Like this is like, you know how they say chickens are so dumb that when it rains they'll look up and drown. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say you can't let chickens out in the rain and they'll be like, oh, and drown to death. That is how stupid she is.
You're thinking Dunning-Kruger.
Yes.
Oh man.
To say that when did men's rights get political? Of course it's political. It's policy that got us in this mess in the first place. Here guys, hold on. We'll go Locke, Snowboard, Korg, Matt, and then Secret.
Okay, so my first question is I agree with everything you're saying, but AJ, is she cooked? That was gonna be my first question. No, it's just like, no, this is like, it boggles the mind
Yeah.
how stupid you can be to make a statement like that
Yeah.
when you are also one of the upper tier men's rights advocates. I use that phrase loosely for this creature. Yeah, and it's just, how can you say something like that when you have like a following that you do? It just means that you're not paying attention. It's just clear that you're a freaking grifter. Just admit it now. Anyways,
Yep. Snowboard.
Yeah, I don't think that traditionally it has to be political, but you can't be a modern day Democrat and supports men's right, or even just be a man in general.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's more about that. The men's right doesn't have to go hand in hand with conservatism all the time. It's just right now it kind of has to be, basically. And she's just a grifter, guys. Like, she saw that basically, like, the only reason I'm even aware of this person is I saw her have a few videos of like calling out single moms, calling them 304s and stuff, and I actually thought it was kind of funny a little bit. But she's just grifting. That's why she had in that LDHD TV and all that, because she's like, oh, I'm gonna grift here, I'm gonna grift here, I'll grift to anyone. She's gonna start grifting for Israel soon. Watch.
Yeah.
Watch.
Well,
She'll do something serious.
Hold on, Snowboard. What is the final form of a 304, guys?
In church.
Yes, the 304 to the church floor pipeline.
Yep.
I'm telling you guys, that's what her final form is. That's probably why she's growing her hair out and all this other stuff. It's because she's gonna end up. I've given my life to Jesus.
Yeah, she has a cross on, but the reason she has that is because she's kind of beginning to sense.
Yeah,
it's getting better to grift going that way. So she's actually kind of smart for trying to grift that way. It's just that she's a woman and started doing it earlier.
I'm just trying to keep dinner down based on
Let's go.
Bravo, man. Bravo.
Matt, what's up, dude?
Good evening, and congratulations on the 26,000 subs.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
The only thing that I wanted to say, I don't know this person very well. I've seen her do like shorts and things like that. The only thing where I wanted to separate from you guys a little bit is that I felt that her messaging was effective in helping other people kind of escape the I don't even know if you want to call it like blue pill or the influence of feminism, because I thought that some of her questions in some of her shorts or the points that she would make where she did tear apart feminism, I thought that was valuable. But about her being like an actual good representation for men's rights, not to make this about identity politics, but she's kind of like on the wrong team for that. Do you know what I mean? Like the people that should be front and center for the men's rights movements are men, and they should typically be fathers too.
Well, one thing that I can say, and that I have to agree with Matt on, is, guys, I don't really care who says or talking points as long as they're out there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, in that case, everyone says, oh, this person. Guys, as long as our talking points get out there, guys, we live in an age now to where you think about these young guys who were in high school during the cough. They're all, in their 20s now, and they came of age with our talking points because of Top G and Pearly Things and Kevin Samuels and all of them. You know what I'm saying? So while like all of them aren't as prominent anymore, like your coach Greg Adams and Fresh and Funky, you know what I'm saying? I don't really care who says our talking points. I'm not out to just disqualify anyone. My issue is just when someone is just so blatantly said just a moron. Because if you look in her bio, right? And guys, we will finish the video. She says she's anti-manosphere and anti-red pill in her bio.
Wow.
How does that work?
What an ally.
Yeah.
The wider net you throw out, the more you can kind of grift. You can be all. She's trying to be all things to all people.
Yes,
that's what she's trying to do.
And she effectively nullified her entire message by doing that.
Thank you. Yeah.
And also she has to do that because of her little side hustle of selling spicy content. Yeah. Because if like that part of the world, the NSFW, whatever you want to call it, like this space is against that industry. But you can't say that you're a representation of men like that while also trying to sell them corn on the cob.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside hoeing. I work at hoeing. Y'all want to know what company I work at? I work at hoeing. That's the company I work at, hoeing.
That's basically her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys notice the similarities, right?
Yep.
You notice them. Secret.
Yeah, where's my sound effect?
Yeah.
We're building a new nation for black people. It's time for you to start paying some dues, nigga. I ain't giving you shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, man.
Secret. It's either that or you better come back with my money tonight. You remember? Or I'm going to put that of yours on the street to get my money. You remember? That one guy, I ain't got your money, man. You better come back with my money tonight. Or he says he's gonna put his wife out on the corner. Guys, that movie's called Superfly. You guys check it out, man. Anyways,
oh yeah.
You know something? I want to touch base on something both you and Passport Bro said. And when we had our panel the other day, thinking about, are we cooked? And and my response was, unless we no, that was another panel. So for me, that's my hope, what you just said, in regards to, there were no spaces for men to have these conversations, because for the most part, especially as Black men, we're lone wolves, we're silent warriors, and we just deal. And so, whereas, women, they got, all their shows and everything that's carried them and all their issues. There was nothing like that. So I am holding out hope that, the young brothers that are growing up now, because everything in regards to what you said before in our talking points, I learned them. I grew up, I was born in 71. And so I had to learn all of this through the life of hard knocks and experience. That's why I was for people in there, done that, got the t-shirt. So so I am hopeful that young brothers today, they listen to you, they listen to me, they listen to Snowboard, learn from our, not just our successes, but also our failures as well. But with that being said, in regards to her, she came on my radar. So in regards to what Pastor Bro said, I thought her stuff was skits, so I never took her serious. And so
that's the grit.
We just completely disparaged a person with one sentence.
Yeah, I thought they were skits.
That's actually a good policy to have. So good on you. It's like we have to do that every time we watch something like this. Is this a skit?
I thought this was satire.
Exactly.
That's a good way of looking at it, dude. Good for you, man.
Because everything's so crazy, you have like schizophrenia, basically. You don't know if it's real or not.
Oh, I see what you did there.
KO.
She has schizoaffective disorder.
In
Let's see, you said
21.
Yeah,
2021, 2022. And so I haven't watched her or seen her since then, because like I said, I thought they were just skits. But as far as her, yeah, she's cooked. Because, here's my thing. I wouldn't even, and I have more than 2 brain cells rubbing together. And I would not even debate Andrew Wilson without having like at least a month lead time so I can prep and prepare. So she's already cooked. The minute she said that, it's not political, look, at the end of the day, policy drives behaviors.
Thank you.
And what you incentivize, you get more of, and what you de-incentivize, you get less of. And so when you start incentivizing buffoonery, when you start incentivizing,
that's a great word.
Solemnity, I mean, what do you call it? Laziness,
and
slovenly. I believe slovenly.
And whoring.
When you start incentivizing the destruction of family and the devaluing of human life, what do? You get more of it, which is why, and so. But that's my soapbox. So I'm gonna chill for now because I'm about to get heated.
Guys, now I'll show you the rest of this, and then I'll show you what her bio used to look like, because Marta was actually talking about it on a live stream the other day, and then making shorts too.
He either doesn't know what I do, he doesn't know about the men's rights community, or he thinks that men's rights advocacy should be some sort of political loyalty test, which I think is absolutely moronic. Because the moment that we make advocacy about politics, it stops being about men's rights and whatever you're advocating for, and it starts being about pushing your own political agenda.
What do you think you're advocating for? Policy and forget. How can you have rights not be about politics?
She's trying to separate 2 things that are inseparable.
Thank you. What an absolute numbskull.
She's trying to extract one subject from the other, and it's like she can't explain it because she doesn't even believe it herself.
Guys.
A woman in politics is like a donkey doing calculus.
He wants to talk to me about sexual degeneracy. I'm sure he's going to bring up my past, which is fine. I'm very prepared for that. I just think it's a hot topic coming from a guy who's raising 2 other men's children. In case y'all didn't know, his wife has 3 baby daddies.
Trying to shame him.
So
here's the thing, guys. Whoa. Everyone, hold on. Andrew Wilson's not a red pill guy. Andrew Wilson is still of the mindset that my dad married my mom when she was a single mom. If you have that mindset, then you're not doing a bad thing. Like, Andrew Wilson is a Christian ethicist.
Yeah.
He honestly believes that it's his duty as a Christian man to take care of a woman and children. That's not wrong by his worldview.
Right.
And somehow he's made it work. Would I recommend you, me, or anyone else do it? No. But he's not a red pill guy.
And the thing is, bringing up the fact that he's a stepfather is completely immaterial to the argument. She is denigrating a man's character before a debate as if that just proves how little she knows and how little she actually cares about this stuff.
And once again, guys, I want to repeat that she changed her bio. Because I looked at it last night. She was getting cooked because everyone has screenshotted her bio with it circled. So, guys, I didn't see this until earlier, like just now. She's so disingenuous that she took it out of her bio. So she's already screwed.
Hold on 1 second. I want to do a mic drop.
Matt, you were saying?
Well, I just want to say this. I see this tactic that women engage in where they try and do this fortune telling and projection crap. She started out saying, well, I think that he's going to bring up my personal life. Andrew Wilson hasn't done that. He didn't say anything. And then she resorted to doing the same thing. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was her tactic. Her tactic was, well, I think that he's going to bring up my sexual history to
she knows it's wrong.
Somehow make to make her sexual or to have her history make her points illegitimate. Okay,
she calls that the masturbate and switch.
So then she's going to try and turn around and she's going to 1, be offended because he's going to do that, and then 2, she's going to turn around and try and do it right back.
But here's the thing.
That's what a hypocrite does.
On Matt, he said degeneracy, and you notice how even in her own mind, she went to herself.
It was like he said that, and she knew he was talking about her.
Yeah.
Case closed.
Secret, you're saying?
Now, to the best of my knowledge, Rachel Wilson, she was not a baby mama. She was a wife.
Yeah.
Her children were born. She married before she carried.
Yeah.
And
even if she married wrong. Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which sometimes which does happen, but that's another story. But the point that I want to make is, for me personally, there's a distinct. I have a bias towards a woman who had her children during marriage versus a chick that's a baby mama. Yeah. There's a difference, because to me, this shows that this woman is willing to make a commitment and wants to have a family this is a distinction between a baby mama and a wife and a wife.
Yeah. Yep.
Just
what Passport was saying, the whole point of her video to quote get ahead of it is to blame him for the same thing, and she tried to cast the shame onto him, oh, he has 2 kids. There's someone else. She's a single mom with 2 kids.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I call that the masturbate and switch tactic. That's what she does.
I just call
look. There are the eyes again. There are the eyes again, guys. Look at that. Look at that, guys.
She's got the crazy eyes, dude. And the sad part is, this is what I find pretty disturbing, is the fact that she's actually bringing up the whole baby daddy issue, which is completely immaterial to the
Yeah.
subject at hand.
Yeah.
And she has, like, she does call herself, like, her fans, the Roma army. She has an army of simps who are just gonna rally behind her over anything that she says. As if, oh yeah, no, Andrew Wilson, we have to. He's a simp. He's a beta boy simp. So we got it. It's like, no, like, it doesn't freaking, like, it's like you can't see that she is pretty much just doing the same garbage that modern women do to us. You know, it's you know, you cannot see the fact that you're being played. She doesn't give a hoot about anybody except
Here it is,
herself.
guys. Look.
Curious.
Hold on. Look, I told you. You see this? Transformer inclusive. She changed it. Guys. How disingenuous is that? Look at that.
Wait a minute. What is pro-choice for men and women? What does that mean?
So, pro-choice for men means that
remove.
So what that? I'll let him finish first, then I'll say
inclusive and pro LGBT from her bio.
No, I would just change that to pro HD LDHD TV.
What a joke! No, this is on Twitter, so it's okay.
Yeah, so to answer your question, when she says like pro-choice for dads, is I will give her credit for this, is that she does believe that in men's reproductive rights that men should have a say when it comes to the procedure that starts with A, and I don't have a clever euphemism for.
Just say baby.
I think it's still all grift.
No,
baby deletion.
Of course it is.
Yeah, baby
It
deletion,
is.
and then the other one, is that she also says that fathers should have a say in whether or not they should be active in their children's lives, because mothers get the say as well. Again, like, I think you're right. I personally do think you're right. I do think it's all just a grift, but it does bring up, it at least brings up a conversation point, you know. So
Agreed.
Like, I guess you can chalk that one up to blind squirrels.
Agreed. And that's what I was trying to say when I first addressed this issue, is that, like, I get what you guys are saying about the grifting, but I think that for there's a large population of people out there that have never been exposed to any anti-feminist messaging, and that's where I think that she's helpful. That was the only part where I just wanted to step away from the crowd and say that, you know, sometimes it kind of takes like a spectrum to move people away from the indoctrination that you see on the left.
Yeah,
Okay,
I saw some of her early content. She did have some good points.
Question: did she accept the Andrew Wilson challenge?
Yes. So it's
Of
going to
course
be
she did.
in November, and she's going to get cooked.
Okay,
Yeah, here we
so
go.
I'm going to draw an analogy here. These people who step up and talk smack about debating Andrew Wilson are like those clips I've been posting over on the Discord. They're the same as those people that ran their mouths about fighting Ali or fighting Tyson.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
Yeah. Or this is when, what's his name? That goofball when Mike Tyson he first got out of prison, was his name Gary Cooney or whatever?
Yes.
Was like, was talking all that mess and ran, and Tyson got annihilated, you know. So
as to if he's going to think that that's contributing to the degeneracy in society. But either way, we will be debating November 10th on the Whatever podcast. A lot of people seem to think that he's going to annihilate me because he is more.
No, he's going to devastate you. He's gonna. What's worse than annihilation, guys?
Earth is going to be salted.
Yeah,
he's gonna.
Andrew Wilson's gonna salt the earth with her.
Yeah. It's gonna look like, you guys remember on Transformers the movie? Who disrupts my coronation? Coronation Starscream. I call this cheap comedy. Megatron, is that you? Here's a hint. When he disintegrates. What did he say? His name was Galvatron. Hail Galvatron!
Experience debating. However, I'm familiar with Andrew's debating tactics, and the difference between me and him is that I go off of facts and logic.
Oh, please.
Oh, my God.
That was a lot.
Come on.
Not emotions. The way I know I'm going to be just fine again.
Wait, she said, guys, she changed her.
Oh,
she
see,
changed
this is
her
grifting,
bio.
man.
Guys,
This is grifting.
Oh
the
my
debate. Hold on, guys. The debate hasn't even started yet. She's already dodged, dip, duck, diving, and dodging.
Well,
She already had like 3 emotional arguments in that statement alone. Denigrating a man's character for a debate is not a logical argument. That's purely emotion. You have lost, and the debate hasn't even begun yet.
But
oh,
like that's exactly what
Reggie, that was
AJ
awesome, man.
talking about. To go to exactly what AJ was talking about, though, she's already ceded major portions of her platform by taking that out of her description.
Yes,
like she's trying to like protect vulnerabilities, but just by acknowledging that, like she's already ceded major parts to him.
I'll be surprised if
said,
Andrew Wilson doesn't let that go by.
Right. Right.
Oh man, he better not. He better not.
He's noticed all of this. And like he's not going to let that go.
Yep.
Wilson is he seems to think
but she's actually gonna almost agree with a lot of the point. I think she's just doing this purely to grift. She's actually gonna agree a lot with what she says. Like are you guys gonna go look for this woman for advice? No. But she's gonna gain way more viewers and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, she has a huge following.
So I think that she really doesn't care.
She's
going to gain more viewers.
She's trying to set an assumption that here's what the debate topics are going to be, even though Andrew sent her a list or what do I want to call it? A game plan.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to go the way that she's trying to make it out.
Yeah.
She's going to try to steer it another direction. And if he stays on his game, he won't let her do it.
Yep.
And it almost sounds like she's already trying to come up with her excuses for why she lost the debate.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like that's what she's doing. It's like this is like damage control before the thing hasn't even begun. Well, I lost because he didn't want to deal in facts, and he's taking care of 2 children that aren't his own. Isn't that interesting? Like you've already lost the debate. Why would you agree to something like this?
This could be the start of her Christian conversion, guys.
Yeah.
Who knows? It could be big bad smoking man treated me bad, and I found Jesus. And then next, you know, her and Nala Ray.
She'll be a pastor
on Michael Knowles' show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she'll be a pastor.
Oh yeah.
What a mess.
Yeah. She'll do. Oh my God, dude. She'll do the whole Mary Magdalene thing. She'll do the whole Mary Magdalene redemption arc.
Yeah.
Where it was like, yes, this is my past, but look at Mary Magdalene. Like,
liberation theology has any.
I'm offering 2-to-1 odds that she's going to rage quit. Hit me in the Discord. Take some of his action.
Yeah.
Okay, so if she rage quits, all right, fine. If she rage quits, I owe you a Coke.
Anything to do with sexuality. He's going to claim that modern feminism is what pushed this liberation of morality, if you will. But liberation theology is a 1960s, 70s Christian movement that says that faith should focus on liberating the poor and the oppressed. I'm very much looking forward to it. I will not apologize for calling his wife a dog because she was acting like a bitch. November 10th on the Whatever podcast.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, keep going.
So liberation theology originally started out in South America, and it was a section of the Catholic Church that the Catholic Church cut out because it was an attempt by the Russians and the KGB, and I'm not even kidding you about this, to infiltrate into the church and to infiltrate Marxist ideology.
So as I'm sure most of you know by now, Rachel Wilson, Andrew.
That's what liberation theology is.
So look, someone says, apparently he thinks I pushed a gay agenda. Yeah, not sure why on earth he think that. What a loon he is. As they screenshot her ass. Look at this. Look at
The
this.
internet has the receipts.
I guess she can read her
These
own
idiots-
bio. To be fair.
These people, it's like they always forget the internet is just one gigantic junk drawer of receipts. If you dig long enough, you will find the receipts.
Someone says she's in fact an idiot. It shows all that on your profile, you demon. Someone says you're missing the point. What she's saying is that the point of her channel isn't LDHD TV. What? The only reason why she wrote that on her bio is because she's been accused of being anti-gay. Who is this simp? Look at this.
Beta.
Look at that.
You're still gonna have to pay to see her naked, bro.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Someone says she's literally brain dead.
Yeah, like no, the amount of
Guys, what a
simps
mess.
that Roma has is just like every like
Damn,
I
look at
remember.
this. He says we don't need another X304 e-girl pro LDHD college educated women advocating for women. You're just another flavor of feminism. Damn.
Wow.
Someone says, if I was you, I would delete your entire online presence and disappear. Just concede to Andrew right now, and you won't need to be embarrassed.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, she has
Look at this. Look at this. Someone says, this is a type of man that follows her. Hold on. Wait,
am I reading that correctly?
I don't know. Hold on. What
Hang
was
on.
it?
Even conservative men. Wait,
Where's this?
where was
I'm trying to think. Where's it?
So actually, no, that was a zoom in on it. So what I was reading is gone.
Yeah, look at that. So guys, yeah, she's already cooked. Even cool. This guy, I watch his channel. He discusses debates. He's cool. Yeah.
You know, this is what kind of sucks is like, okay, yes, I will agree to a certain point that she is going to get like annihilated on whatever. But the thing is,
I'm not going to read this out loud, but you guys see what she was at.
Yeah.
Your front teeth have 2 different zip codes.
Oh man!
Oh, look at that, man.
Oh
Let's
man!
go. Yeah, guys. So yeah, she's gonna get cooked, and I'm gonna laugh. You know?
Yeah, she'll survive it though. That's the thing. I mean, she's pretty much it's like, yeah, she'll get embarrassed, she'll whine about it. Then a couple of weeks later, like the 24-second information cycle will pretty much just act like the internet neuralizer. It always freaking does.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think she wants to do it, and because it actually kind of like only helps her in a certain mindset. She will get cooked, but she's probably already expecting that. Look, we're all expecting that, but we're gonna give her views.
I'm very intelligent. This is the hallmark of intelligence.
Yep. Yep. The 1,000 Chad stare.
Okay.
Well, look at a lot of the 304s that go on FNF.
Yeah.
They always get a boost to their OF account. They're only fools.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They'll come over there, make a fool out of themselves, embarrass themselves, get their viral moment because they know it's going to translate to thousands of dollars on their Only Fools accounts.
Yeah,
it's the simp industrial complex.